I want to talk about manifesting and how you can start to work on manifesting if it's something that you're not yet familiar with or you feel like you don't know how to do it. One little trick that I like to use is cheating. I like to say cheat a little with manifesting, and here's what I mean. Well, I guess first let's talk about why. What is manifesting, and why does it work, and why it is important. Well, true manifesting is not that I'm an expert on it, but I do it all the time, and I listen to a lot of things on it. I think the foundation of manifesting really is gratitude. It is actually conjuring up the emotion of feeling how you're going to feel once you reach your goal or once you have the thing that it is that you want, as if it is here and now. Like if somebody gives you a gift, something that you've been wanting, that new car, bracelet, whatever, you're going to be grateful. Like think of whatever emotion you would feel, okay? So then the reason why manifesting is powerful, and the reason why that it works is because we attract what we are. So that might sound kind of confusing, maybe even frustrating. How am I supposed to be what I'm working toward when I'm not that already? Because if you think about it, that's what manifesting is. You attract what you are. So how do I become what I want to be when I'm not? You can cheat a little bit. So I'll give you an example to help clear it up of what my message is here. I love speaking. Obviously, I do videos each week, lots and lots of videos, and I've done some motivational talks, and I'm really excited for my next motivational talk, and I'm really excited to do talks on bigger stages with bigger audiences, bigger companies. And why? Because the why is is more important than the what. If I want it for a reason that's not a good reason, then I'm going to be probably pointing in the wrong direction, but that's another topic. But why I want it is to just make a bigger impact. That is probably the most important thing to me, is to help others with the knowledge that I have. And all the experiences that I went through are for a good reason, so that I am drawn in a certain direction to make an impact in that area. So that's what I want to do. So that's why I want the bigger stage. That's why I want the next opportunity. That's why I want the bigger audience. That excites me. That feels really good. Okay, so how am I going to conjure up the emotion? This is the cheating a little bit part for that next bigger talk on the bigger stage if I don't have it today. Well, I can think of, and I did this morning actually, and it made me feel so good. My very first talk that I did was actually at my yoga studio, because I, for my book, Where's My Mustard? How to Let Go, Attract, and Achieve a Quest to Self-Empowerment. Obviously, this is a self-development motivational book, how to identify and overcome your challenges and how to achieve what it is that is meaningful to you. People that are into self-improvement, a lot of those folks go to yoga, so I thought that the yoga studio might be a good venue to have my book on consignment. And so I asked the owner about it. And she said, we haven't really had good luck with that kind of thing in the past, but what about a book signing? Would you like to maybe at the studio do a lecture and book signing? And I thought, oh my gosh, even better. My first opportunity to do my first motivational talk. And so I worked on it and prepared for it. And I really wasn't even that nervous because it just felt right. It just feels like what I am supposed to be doing. Okay, so back to the cheating manifesting thing. So I did the talk, and it was a small group of people. And when I was at the end of the talk, it was obvious that I was nearing the end of the talk, but I hadn't finished speaking just yet. And everybody started clapping. I'm gonna cry right now. It made me feel so good. And after, most of the audience came, most everybody, I asked if anybody had any questions, and all these hands flew up. And that meant so much to me because it let me know I'm bringing value. I'm making an impact with what I'm sharing. Otherwise, why would they wouldn't have any questions? When we're not interested, we don't have any questions. Like when I'm recruiting and I'm interviewing somebody and they have no questions, they're not really interested. So that made me feel so good. First the applause, and then the questions. And then afterwards, of course, I stuck around. I had books if anybody wanted to buy a book, and half of the audience bought a book. And so many of them wanted to come up and talk to me. They were just lining up to come talk to me and ask me questions. Okay, so if I want to manifest and conjure up the emotion of me having an impact on a bigger audience, I already know what that feels like, right? I can just think back to the experience that I've already had. So that is what conjuring up the emotion is. So when you're manifesting, what you want to do to feel gratitude for what you're working toward, as if you already have it, as if you're already there, is you want to conjure up that emotion of gratitude. And so how you can cheat a little bit is maybe you have I guarantee you, not maybe, but you have a past experience, something that you're grateful for. So for me in this example, this is me doing what I want to be doing on a bigger scale, but on a lesser scale, or not lesser, but smaller venue. But it's the same emotion. It's the same emotion I'm going to have with that bigger audience. So if you have a past experience that is, and our experiences lead us, prepare us for the opportunity when, because opportunities show up when you're ready, not when we want them. So there are other bigger things that I want, but maybe I need to take these smaller steps so that I'm prepared when I get there. Because if we just jump to the finish line, oh my gosh, I'm not prepared, maybe I don't do my best, and then maybe I don't get that next opportunity. Whereas if I were prepared and equipped, somebody in that audience says, hey, I want her to come speak at my company because I did a great job, for example. So maybe you have an experience that was meant to help you work toward preparing yourself for that bigger goal. Conjure up the emotion, think back to that past event, but the key is not envisioning so much as embodying, like really feeling the emotion. And how you can cheat even a little bit more or less, or I don't know, but another way that you can cheat if you haven't yet had, when I say cheat, I mean cheating to get yourself feeling that emotion, because that's manifesting. That's going to draw your goals towards you while you work toward them. That's going to open up your mind to take, Joe Dispenza likes to say inspired action, and probably a lot of speakers do, but inspired action towards your goal, meaning this feels like the right thing. I get an idea, I'm going to take that next step. Okay. But anyhow, maybe there's something else that you feel really grateful for, like your cup of coffee in the morning, or your job that you have to go to, whatever it is. Think of something that you're grateful for, feel the thing, and then try to work toward envisioning the thing that you want, and start playing around with conjuring up the emotion as if you already have that thing. So yeah, I was really feeling inspired by that this morning after my morning meditation, and I wanted to hop on and share. If you got some value, I invite you, first of all, thanks so much for watching. If you got some value, I invite you to like and subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay updated on my next video, and you can help me to grow the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.